What's up, everybody? I'm Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind, and today is week 3, day 18 of the Keto Rewind Clean 30 Challenge. If you've made it this far, you've made it 18 days on keto, and I am super proud of you. We're like over the halfway point at this point, so we got this. We have like 2 weeks left. We can do it. How are you feeling? Have you noticed any changes yet? Comment below. So we're gonna do another 5-mile walk. I hope that you are finding a way to get exercise in. Just because I walk 5 miles doesn't mean that you have to. You can go swimming, you can clean the house, you can go for a stroll with your kids, push a stroller, you can, cycle, you can run, you can weightlift, whatever. Just move your body. Find a way to move your body and get that flush of emotions every day. I swear I crave my walks now. I used to laugh at all these people. I'd be driving my car and I'm like, look at these people out there walking, I'd be grumbling something under my breath. And now I'm like, I get it. I'm that person. I need that emotional release in my day. And not only that, I am so much more focused and productive for the rest of my day after I got my walk in. So please, 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 please find a way to move your body. Yoga, anything, something low impact. But you'll never regret a workout, ever. I don't know anybody that would ever regret doing something for your body. So anyways, it's gonna be a full day of eating, and then I'm gonna come back at the end and we'll talk macros. And I guess that's pretty much it. So let's make this short and sweet and get this day started. Okay, for lunch today we have leftover turkey burgers from the other day. So see that video to see how to make them. These are the pickle chips that I get from Costco. I love them. They're dill. I like lots of dill pickles on my burgers, and they're a great way to get some electrolytes in you as well. So load up on the pickle chips. And then we're going to serve this with hard-boiled eggs and half of an avocado. So there's my lovely pickle, dill pickles. And then that avocado I'm just going to slice it up and make it like a little bit of just a topping for my burger. And the eggs I did the air fryer hard-boiled eggs, but you can buy them already made up. You can boil them, whatever's your cup of tea. So I just diced up that avocado and put salt, pepper on it, and that was lunch today. The next thing is I'm going to go do a walk. Okay, so this is the first for me. I am walking to the grocery store. I gotta close my garage here. But it is currently 2:37 in the afternoon. I have sunscreen on, and I'm gonna go walk to the grocery store because I just gotta get one thing. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get my workout in, and I brought a backpack and my water. So let's go get in a walk. All right, guys, I made it home. There's some serious sweat. Woo! Alrighty. All right, afternoon coffee time after that long walk, and it's just coffee, heavy whipping cream, and unflavored collagen. So tonight's dinner is going to be garlic green beans and steak. So I like to get frozen green beans. I'm going to steam them, and you can easily just scan that barcode right there and log it for your macros. The word of thumb is I usually double the serving size for the vegetable. So that's how I know how to pull it out enough for everybody. And that's the top sirloins. I get those from Costco. They are by far so tender and delicious. So we're going to take the steamer basket, and I'm going to measure out 6 servings of green beans. 2 for me, 2 for my husband, and 1 for each of the kids. They absolutely love garlic green beans. So that's a home run meal for them. So I'm going to stick those on the stove and steam them. Next, we're going to prepare the top sirloins. This whole package is 3 pounds, so it'll be enough for tonight, and then we'll have the leftovers for tomorrow's steak salad that's coming up. I just hit it with some Worcestershire sauce. You can omit that. I just have always put that on my steaks, roughly a little, maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons. And I always put mustard, yellow mustard, on my steaks. The vinegar helps, the flavor and also tenderize it. And it's just a great, easy way to get flavor. You can just do salt and pepper. You don't even need to do this step, but this is just something I've always done, and it's delish. So I'm going to put salt and pepper on there as well. And then I'm going to mix it all around so that every side is coated evenly. And don't be afraid of the salt. The pink salt helps replace a lot of electrolytes and naturally, and it also brings out the flavor of the steak. So using my other hand, I'm going to just rub all that mustard in on both sides and then just let that set until the grill's ready for them. And also turn it over and get all sides so everything's evenly coated. And you could also like do that in a Ziploc bag or something, but I just use the tray that it comes in just to, it's just easier, less mess or less cleanup. So there's the garlic green beans steaming on the stove. And while I'm doing that, let's track macros. So I had some questions about refills on the strips once you run out. When each package of strips comes with one of those calibrator things. So your new package of test strips will have a new thing that calibrates it for the strips. So that's the number that you see when you prick your finger before you put the blood in. But you're going to get a new strip with a new box. So I just ran out of my box and refilling it. So now that it's been recalibrated, you save that in case it ever gets out of whack or something. You can recalibrate it. So throw the other one away and use the new one. So next we're going to prick the finger. Always start with the glucose first. And I always get that anxiety for like 2 seconds before I push the button. And then we're going to do the glucose and let it read. So I didn't have the best angle here, but it says 86, in case you can't read that. So 86, I have just drank my afternoon coffee, so I'm cool with that. And so I haven't eaten anything since lunch except for that coffee that I just had before I started dinner. And next we're going to do the ketones. And you can use the same blood from that finger prick. Sorry about the bad angle. And my ketones after my afternoon walk was still 1.0. So happy about that. And next we're going to record those numbers down in a spreadsheet and then check on our green beans. They appear to be fork tender and done. So I'm going to take the steamer basket out of my pot, empty that water, and turn down the burner. And then I'm putting 2 tablespoons of butter, salted butter, in there. It's real simple, like a 5-minute dinner. Put the green beans back in and then season it with garlic, salt, and pepper. It's just another crowd-pleasing recipe. My kids love garlic green beans. And you can even take it a step further and put Parmesan cheese, but right now I'm just taking it easy on the cheese. And then follow it up with some pepper. And yeah, I should have measured that. Don't mind me. But anyways, give it a good stir with some forks or some tongs and put the cover back on it while the steaks are finishing up on the grill. And then speaking of steaks, I'm going to make a steak sauce with that last tablespoon of butter. I'm going to drizzle that over the steak once it comes off of the grill. So melt the butter. This is completely optional, but it's another way to get fat in if you're low for the day. I put about a teaspoon or so of Italian seasoning, a little bit more garlic, and then salt and pepper. And then just stir that together. And once the steak comes off the grill, you can just drizzle that. I'm going to split that with my husband. So it'll be about a half tablespoon of butter for each of us, but it just pops some more flavor on your steaks. And there's my last dog that we have left, Coley. And we're sorry about the sun ray. It's late in the afternoon and the sun's kind of making this a really weird shot. So dice up your steak, try not to get a sunburn while in the process, and make your plate. So that's before I've drizzled the butter on it. But there's 2 servings of green beans and 6 ounces cooked of the sirloin. And you can't really tell, but I've drizzled the butter sauce on my steak once I cut it up. And that was dinner. So let's head on over and track those macros. Okay, so here's my day of eating. 15 of 19 net carbs, 9 grams of fiber, 67 grams of I forgot to put the butter sauce on there. So 1 second, I have to change that. I thought that was a little low. I forgot to add that extra half tablespoon. So this is a full 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, there we go. So I did 72 of 117 grams of fat, 104 grams of protein, and obviously I have not changed my setting yet where it doesn't deduct my exercise macros. So that's why my macros look low. So you just have to do the math and find out what it was. But so lunch was that turkey burger. It was the same one we've been having. So a quickly re-entering it from my foods saves lots of time. I had half an avocado, 3 eggs, and a serving of pickle chips. Lunch was the steak with 2 servings of green beans and 2 tablespoons total of butter, garlic, and then I just forgot to also add my afternoon coffee. And I'll show you an easy way. Go to My Foods. It's something I have all the time, so I created a recipe. And here it is. Keto coffee with unflavored collagen and heavy whipping cream. So that actually will change my macros. So I'm still much better in the ballpark of where I want to be. 15 of 19 carbs, 10 fiber, 88 of 117 grams of fat. I never try to hit the fat macros. I always want to be under it. I'm a little over in protein by 10 grams, but you know what? I did a lot of exercising, so I'm not worried about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. So that was my full day of tracking my macros, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Another video done of the Keto Rewind Clean 30 Challenge. I hope you enjoy these. I hope you're getting value and you feel like inspired at the end of these videos. That's my goal, and I hope that's what's happening. So I'm Jess. We'll see you later. You're watching Keto Rewind. Love you!